everybody. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dick George, along with my partner here, Dick Kelly. This is our third annual Corporal John M. Dawson Memorial Fishing Trip. What I'd like to do is make two introductions. The first introduction is to my left. We have Mr. Joe Sorecchia, who is he's a lead captain for the Patriot Guard Riders. He'll do a little explanation as to what they do. And I'd like to also acknowledge the presence of we have a contingent from Pease Air Force Base. We've got some pilots and crew here on the refueling detachment up there. They're in red shirts, and you'll be seeing them throughout the boat. And I'd like you to get yourselves accompanied with them and chat with them about what they do. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to call upon Joe Sorecchia, who is the lead captain, and let him discuss with you about what they do, and he will also do an invocation for John.
Almighty Creator, today we come to you with the deepest gratitude in our hearts for all the gifts you gave us each day. Family, loved ones, good friends, laughter, our jobs. Help us always to receive these gifts with thanksgiving, and may our hearts be stirred to remember all of your mercies which we receive through your love towards us. Today, as we gather, we give recognition to the spirit that made our country great, a willingness to give total of ourselves, even unto death. For the great blessing of being a part of this country, we give you thanks. For the joy and beauty Corporal John Dawson brought to our lives, we also give you thanks. You lent him to us for a short time, and we were blessed by his presence. Today, as we gather to give recognition for all that he gave to us and his country, help us to be ever mindful of all that we still have. It is your strength that enables us to protect others. It is your providence that keeps us safe. Help us to turn our hearts towards you each and every day. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Dick wanted me to talk to you a little bit about the Patriot Guard Riders, who we are, what we do. Our primary mission is to attend veterans' funerals, any branch of service, any war. To be a Patriot Guard Rider, you just simply log on to our website, patriotguard.org, and sign up. And all we ask is that you honor the fallen veteran or soldier and support the grieving family and obey the instructions of the ride captain on the mission. Just show up for the mission and you participate. We usually hold flag lines. You don't have to be a veteran. You don't even have to own a motorcycle. So it's open to just about anyone that wants to participate. We are a conglomerate of patriots. There are many different motorcycle groups and clubs that all come together when the call is made, especially when somebody is KIA. And we could have anywhere from 50 to 500 Patriot Guard riders at any one mission, depending on the circumstances and depending on the availability of the people. We are totally internet-based. We do not have dues. We do not have meetings. You just get all of your information through the internet, and it is your call to show up. There is no mandate for anyone to show up. There are no calls to be made saying, I'm going to be there. You just follow the mission and show up if you choose. It's difficult to describe who a Patriot Guard Rider is. A lot of things have been written and said and documented and things of that nature, and I just want to read something briefly that is one of my favorites as far as how to describe a Patriot Guard Rider. But before I do that, I just wanted to mention some of the groups that attend our mission. We have the Fire and Iron chapters of Massachusetts. They're firefighters. We have the Leathernecks, who are Marines. We have the American Infidels, who are usually military or veterans. the Marine Riders, the Enforcers, the Patriot Riders, which are not the Patriot Guard Riders. There was another group called the Patriot Riders. The Legion Riders, the American Legion Riders, the Blue Knights, Combat Vets, the Honorable Few, the Marine Corps League, Rolling Thunder, and many, many others. And when the call is made, we all just get together all at once. And I'm just going to briefly read something that may describe to you who the Patriot Guard Riders are. And it goes like this. It says, why do they come? They don't even know him. Yet they stand for hours. In the cold, in the heat, in the rain, in the snow. They never ask for a thing in return, but yet they receive so much. Many are veterans, many are not. Why do they care? They stand in silence. They stand with tears in their eyes. They stand for a fallen hero. They stand because they care. They stand in respect. They stand in honor. They stand because they must. They stand because it is their duty. Their duty to the fallen, their duty to their country, their duty to the grieving family, and their duty to themselves. They are the Patriot Guard Riders, and they will stand until someone stands for them. So I kind of like that one, and I think that says it all about the Patriot Guard Riders. Thank you very much.
I'll do this. Hello. I'm Dick Kelly, along with Dick George, and helped put together the trip. As usual, fishing trip. We have prizes. We have a prize for first prize and a prize for most fish. So, look forward to that. Look forward to catching some fish. Here's Dick again.
Yeah, sure.
Hello, I'm Mike Dawson. John was my son. We lost John about a little over 2 years ago. And I think the most important thing for a parent is that your son is not forgotten. And I'm truly thankful for Dick and Dick for running this trip every year, the last 2 years. And it's just, I know everybody remembers him on this day, and thank you all for coming aboard today.
Okay. United States Army, United States Marines, United States Coast Guard, Air Force, United States Navy. In honor of John Dawson and all those that gave all.
And I'm here with Dave.
How you doing? David Nan.
And David, you are with your active Air Force,
Yep.
and you are stationed at Pease?
Yep, the five of us here in the red shirts, we're all stationed up at Pease right now, and we're all currently active duty.
Active duty. Yep. And what is it that you guys do some maintenance work on various airplanes? Tell us about that.
Yep, so we work on the KC-135s, and the other guys wearing the red shirts today, they're support, so they make sure that everybody gets the funding they need, the support they need for the aircraft, and I'm one of the pilots there, so I usually take the planes up and bring them back, and without those guys, we couldn't get the mission done. So.
And you are a graduate of the Academy, aren't you?
Yes, sir. Graduated in 2009.
2009, so you've been in active duty now how long?
Since 2009, so I think I've got about 9 years in right now.
Yeah, well, fantastic. So the fishing is pretty good so far, right?
It's great. I've already caught a couple of them.
I know, I just saw you land a nice big one, huh?
Yep.
All right. David, thank you very much for talking with us.
Thanks. You're welcome.
And I'm here with Giuseppe Sedecchia. Joe, how's my Italian?
Italian's not bad. Hanging in there.
Hanging in there. And Joe is with a group called
The Patriot Guard Riders.
the Patriot Guard Riders, and you have several of them with you today. You came in down the causeway on your motorcycles, escorted by the local police. So tell us about the Patriot Guard Riders a little bit.
Well, they're exactly what they say they are. They're patriots, and what we do is attend funerals for veterans and fallen soldiers. And the Patriot Guard Riders usually consists of many different groups of riders around the state and around the country. And when the calling comes, they all come together to the funerals of the fallen and pay their respects, honor the soldier, and support the grieving family.
Mm-hmm. And I understand that you don't necessarily have to be a veteran or even own a motorcycle to be a part of the Patriot Guard Riders.
That's correct.
Yeah.
What you should do is log on to the website, patriotguard.org, and sign up. And at that point, you'll be able to view missions, honor missions, and all you have to do is attend. We do not have meetings. We do not pay dues. All of the support of the Patriot Guard Riders is derived from donations. There is no one in the national organization or the state organization that collects a salary. It is 100% volunteer, and all of the donations, 100% of the donations go to the support of the Patriot Guard Riders.
And I understand that you have some 300,000 people nationwide?
Well, that's how many are on the website that have signed up over the years and are on the website. In Massachusetts, we have about 1,200. You usually get the same people attending most of the missions, but when the calling comes, you'll see a lot more of them gathering together. We're a totally internet-based organization. So we send out the notices, and on the day of the mission, then we'll find out who shows up. There's no commitment to be made or calls to be made. When the notices go up, all you have to do is show up.
Okay. And give us that website again, Joe.
That's patriotguard.org.
All right, Joe Giuseppe Sedecchia, thank you for that.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And I'm here with our state representative, Beverly State Representative Jerry Paracella.
Walt, how's it going?
It's going well. I know I've seen your burlap sack there. You got a few fish in there already.
Got a couple of haddock. I'm psyched. I was ordered to bring home dinner, so I'm glad I don't have to go to Rowan's and buy the fish.
There you go. So Lisa will be proud of you today, right?
She'll be happy that I've actually caught something.
Yeah. Now you've this is about what, your third fishing trip you've been on this summer?
Second one. Yeah, I went with a veterans group earlier in the summer as well.
Yeah, and this one, of course, is sponsored by the 101st Airborne.
Yeah, those are great guys. I really appreciate that. They're taking out veterans to do some fishing. It's been a great opportunity to meet fellow veterans and build up camaraderie, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, Jerry, I'll let you get that bait on your hook there and get your line in the water and catch some more fish. Thank you, Jerry.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
And I'm here with
Charlie Treffrey,
And Charlie, where are you from?
Peabody.
From Peabody. And how did you hear about the fishing trip?
I went to a meeting in Beverly, Beverly's my hometown, and they told me about it, and here I am, and I'm glad I came.
Yeah, I know why you're. I know why you're glad you came, because you caught the first time. Yeah, there you go. We were just talking about how the luck that Charlie's been having. The first time you pulled your line up, you had two fish on the line.
Right? Yeah, they were two nice haddock.
Yeah,
beautiful.
And since then, you've caught how many more?
Oh, geez, I must have 8 or 9 more by now.
Yeah, and I know Dick Kelly over there has got a big, $100 bill for most fish?
Really?
Most fish, so you could be winning that $100. Yeah, okay, Charlie. So you got something up there that you're pulling up. Well,
yeah.
Well, we won't bother you while you're yanking this big one up. So thanks for talking with us, Charlie.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Nice to talk to you.
And so I'm here with our state rep, Beverly State Rep Jerry Paracella. And Jerry, you just caught a very big fish, a cod, isn't it?
Oh, this is great. Yeah, nice big cod. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to keep
Unfortunately,
it.
you're not. Unfortunately, you got to throw him back in. So why don't we watch the ceremony as
All
you
right.
legally throw him back in?
As you may know, there is a cod at the State House, the sacred cod.
Yes.
So this baby is going back to a finer place than in my kitchen. Goodbye,
All right.
Oh, Gary, in a belly. No, it's good.
There he is. He's heading down. He's heading down. Is he okay?
I confused and dazed him a little bit, but he'll be all right.
No!